Hello everyone and welcome to Tailored Acres. I'm Taylor and I am a gardener in Wisconsin, Zone 4. And today I'm going to go through the new daffodil varieties that I purchased to plant this year, and then also go back through the ones that I planted last year out in this area here behind me. And I also have 1,000 crocus bulbs planted in this lawn area here, which was a really cool show last spring. And I'm hoping that they survived this summer. There was a lot of vole activity in there, and I'm hoping that they weren't eating them all, but I guess we will find out in the spring. At the end of the video too, I will have some planting tips for you of things that I have done that have really made it a little bit easier for me. I do have a video showing planting techniques as well that you can check out on my YouTube channel, and I will put a link on this video in the description to that one as well if you are interested in seeing more details on that. So this fall, I'm also going to be planting some half-off bulbs that I got from Home Depot, some tulips that I'm going to be planting in the driveway garden here. These ones my husband picked out. He is a big tulip fan. I don't know yet. I really like the daffodils. Those are my jam. And then we've also been wanting to try some of these alliums. They'll smell good, G2. So these are going to be fun too this spring. And I'm going to be planting those in the median garden. I also just found these in my bulb box, and these were tulips I got from Aldi. So I'm going to be growing these as cut flowers, and I believe, yeah, there's 25 in there. So those will be fun for cut flowers. So I'm going to be treating those bulbs as an annual. But here, this is the gold here. So this year I ordered my bulbs from Longfield Gardens, and that was mostly because they had different varieties than I got from Color Blends last year. Color Blends was a great place to order from. The bulbs were amazing quality. So these also are really good quality. So I have no qualms with my order that I received from here. So let's go through some of these varieties. So this first one is Double White Lion, and this one is a nice creamy white, and these bulbs all look really good. I'm excited for that one, and I'm not sure where I'm planting all these yet. So this is 10. These probably will go in that median garden. I had one spot that was empty from what I planted last year. Oh yes, I also got these leucogems, and they kind of look like a really big, totally blanking, lily of the valley is what I was trying to think of. Oh, that name just totally escaped me. These bulbs are so much bigger than I expected. I'm really excited for these. There's only 10 in here, but I think I'm going to plant these in the secret garden. I think those will look really cool in there come spring. The next one here is a double daffodil called Tahiti. I see this one quite often. It's very bright pinky, or not pinky, yellow and orange. I'm just excited to have that happy color. I think this one's going to go in the lily garden. I did notice though there is one rotten one in here, which is unfortunate, but overall these look really good. So I'm excited to have these this year. I actually tried to get them last year and I just could not find them. Just a goofy, this is like one of the most popular doubles. So it was just such a goofy thing. I couldn't find them. The next one I have here is a split daffodil called Corona Cum Laude. There are 10 in here, and these are a beautiful peachy center with white along the edges or the outer petals. These are beautiful. These bulbs are a little bit smaller, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but very excited for this one as well. One other note when you're looking for daffodil bulbs is that not all of them will grow in your zone. So make sure that you are either researching or ordering from a place that will tell you what zone they're viable in. I know Color Blends definitely says that because that's where I figured out. I had no idea that daffodils weren't always hardy in every zone. So This is the last one I have to add for this year. So this one is another split daffodil, which is Corona Casata. And this one is just a white and yellow, and it's just really like feathery looking. So I am excited about that one as well. And there are 10 in here, and these are nice and big bulbs as well. Just one more thing I wanted to mention, also from Longfield Gardens, I got some anemones, which I've never grown before, and I'm really excited to grow those this year. So watch for a video on how I'm going to do those, probably coming up in like February. And then I also got some more ranunculus, and I did save my ranunculus that I grew last year, and I showed you guys how I grew those, and it worked really great. So I'm excited to do that again this year. So one of the daffodils I planted last year was Topsy Turvy, and that one is like a split daffodil as well, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is supposed to be 2 different colors, although mine all look like they were pretty much the same color, but that one was really cute, and that one I got from Color Blends last year. The other daffodil that I got from Color Blends last year was Dulcinea, and this one is absolutely my favorite. It is so ruffly, just yummy. Oh, I just love it so much. The color, the shape, everything is beautiful about this one. It's probably my favorite daffodil, and I may plant more in the future just because I would like to be able to cut some to bring them inside. They're just so beautiful. I love them so much, as you can tell. Also in this area, I have Replete. Gosh, I'm gonna run over. And Replete is very gorgeous. I also love this one so much, and I really can't tell it apart too much from Dulcinea. The coloring is a little bit different, but they are just fluffy and good and wonderful to have in here. And I forgot to mention that Replete came from Johnny's seed, and those were also really nice bulbs last year that I planted. Out in the median garden, I do also have Cheerfulness planted, and that was just from Menards from last year. And then also I have it was just double yellow planted out there. So who knows if that one has a different name, you know. Sometimes when you buy bulbs from big box stores, you kind of get some weird stuff. So, so those 2 are also in the median garden. So I'll quick show you where I'm going to be planting the bulbs this year. Some of them are going to go right here. This was like my blank area from last year that I planted the bulbs. So this is what I call my median garden. Those tulips that my husband picked out are actually going to go right here. So I'm just going to have a whole slew of them in here. I may stick a pack of daffodils in here as well. This does have like the grape hyacinths all along here. You can actually kind of see some of them pushed up leaves this fall here. So this is like my pink garden area. This is what I call my garage garden. So I should probably find something pink to plant in here. And actually the tulips would probably be really good in here too. But it's not like we come over here as much as we would see them in the driveway. Quick detour over here to the garden. I planted this winter rye, and it is coming up really good. So I think I'll have a nice cover crop come spring. Okay, back to the daffodils. So this is my other area. This is my so-called lily garden. And this is going to have some more daffodils. Right now, I just have grape hyacinth planted along the front here. And the rest of the daffodils will be going in here. So I will leave you with a few planting tips, and the first is to get yourself an auger and one that has a long shaft on it. I'll link one down below, like is similar to the one that I have from Amazon. I also last year used bulb tone, which was great. I don't think I have any left over this year, so I'll probably just use some biotone starter fertilizer. And then also make sure that you read how far apart they're supposed to be and how deep. The depth is probably the most important thing to get right, because you don't want them exposed to the elements, especially up north here. Make sure that they're deep enough. So those are my planting tips for you today. So thanks for joining.